Welcome to the 2020 PBS KVIE Art Auction Awards Ceremony, presented in partnership with the Amador Vintners Association. Now in its 39th year, the art auction celebrates the creativity of artists throughout Northern California, with proceeds benefiting your PBS station, KVIE. This year's collection features over 250 works of art, which will be up for bid live October 2nd through 4th. Tune in to PBS KVIE for the broadcast, or stream online at kvie.org/artauction to place your bids and win art. Thank you for making art a part of your life today. And now, let the awards ceremony begin.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for this year's Art Auction Awards presentation. I'm David Lowe, President and General Manager of PBS KVIE. The jury awards are an exciting part of every auction, and we're proud to reveal this year's awards today. I'd like to thank our longtime co-presenters, the Amador Vintners Association, and this year's art auction sponsors. We're grateful for their continued support of PBS KVIE and for helping make the auction possible in this challenging year for all of us. I'd also like to acknowledge KVIE's Board of Directors for their leadership and unwavering support of our initiatives here at the station. And to each of the participating artists, we'd like to express our gratitude for your generous donation of art. The response from the art community has been incredible this year. We had an increased number of submissions during the Call for Artists period. And now we have over 250 pieces of artwork accepted into this year's collection. For those of you who are returning artists, thank you for continuing to support the auction. And for the many of you who are new this year, welcome. We're glad you've become part of the art auction family. This year, there are a number of changes in our auction activities. The impact of the past several months has forced us all to adapt, individually and collectively, at work, at home, and in the community. As a KVIE viewer, it's likely that you've seen a difference in our productions as well. We've used Zoom, we're practicing social distancing, and as media providers, we've needed to be nimble and creative to keep providing you with the quality programming that you expect from your PBS station. So instead of gathering in our studio space for awards announcements, we're coming together here virtually. And as we move forward with art auction preparations, we're continuing to shape a thoughtful, televised production that reflects the current climate. If you're interested in seeing this year's art collection in person before the television auction, we're happy to say that all of the work is currently on display in our lobby and common area of the station. Our building is open to the public during normal business hours, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can view the work in a socially distanced way at your convenience, or by appointment if you prefer. And now, I'd like to introduce PBS KVIE's art curator, Mary Ellen Lane. 2020 is her first year serving as curator, and it's likely going to be among her most memorable.
Thank you, David, and thank you to all of the contributing artists who have shared your beautiful artwork with us. 2020 has indeed become a pivotal year on many levels. One thing that hasn't changed, however, is the overwhelming community participation in the auction. Although this is my first year as curator, I've been a part of the auction for several years as a volunteer and also a participating artist. This event has a long legacy in our community, and I'm honored to serve in this position, carrying on the tradition. We're grateful for this year's awards jurors for taking the time to review the collection, select the winners in each category, and determine this year's best of show. Each juror is well recognized in the community for their own contributions in their fields of expertise, and we thank them for their participation. We'll be announcing this year's jury awards in just a moment, but first we begin with another award, Best Frame Design. In light of circumstances this year, we could not offer as many opportunities to frame artwork for contributing artists. If you were able to frame your own art this year, we really appreciate you doing so. For the limited number of pieces that did require framing attention, we appreciate our community framing partners for offering their services. For the presentation of this year's Best Frame Design Award, here's Mike Hawkins, this year's independent judge with decades of experience in the framing industry.
Hi, great to be here and good to get a look at some of the beautiful artwork and recognize the framers that donate their time and materials to make it all look better. Couple of honorable mentions this year. First honorable mention goes to University Art for the piece River Delta Heritage by Barbara Arnold. We used just a very simple frame that's very complementary to the piece, no mat, just a nice choice of frame. Second honorable mention goes to Archival Gallery for the piece My Favorite Sacramento Neon by Carol Mott Binkley. And she used a molding that kind of mimics the image itself on the outside and a little color core mat board that really pulls the piece together. And the winner of the 2020 Best Frame Design goes to Choice Framing for the piece Romnea by Carolyn Henry. And they used a beautiful neutral mat board with a double mat and a textural wood frame that really makes the piece pop. I think it's worthy of being our winner this year. So that's it. Thanks again for including me in this. Hope to see you again next year.
Thank you, Mike, and congratulations again to our Best Frame Design winner, Choice Framing. And now it's time to present the first place jury award winners for 2020. In the contemporary category, juried by Francesca Gomez, the first place award goes to Collections by Amy Vidra, an abstract mixed media work that explores the concept of memories and experiences we collect over time. In the figurative category, juried by Susan Sylvester, the first place award goes to On the Wings of a Dove by Ron Breeden, a large oil on canvas which is allegorical and expressionistic. In the landscape category, juried by David Lobenberg, the first place award goes to Coastal Milky Way by Hayata Takashita, a juror favorite due to its expert composition and dreamlike quality. In the still life category, juried by Natalie Nelson, the first place award goes to Lying Roses by Natalie Tukamiroff, a beautiful watercolor painted in the analogous colors of yellow, orange, and lavender. In the photography category, juried by Tia Jamel, the first place award goes to Claude Duplat for Linda No. 31. The artist achieved his vision by creating a photographic landscape from the human form. And in the sculpture category, juried by William Ishmael, the first place award goes to Goodbye Sudan by Sharon Swingle. Sculpted in clay, this work draws attention to the artist's fascination with the rhinoceros. And now for the 2020 PBS KVIE Art Auction Best of Show Award. This work was picked by the jurors collectively for excelling in artistic merit. Best of Show Award goes to First Date by Sean Royal. This layered plexiglass work was judged in the figurative, contemporary, and sculpture categories and is representative of the artist's master use of mixed media to tell a story. Congratulations to each of the award winners in this year's ceremony. Thank you to all of the participating artists for being a part of this year's art auction, and thank you to our sponsors and promotional partners. This concludes our presentation for this year. Please visit kvie.org/art auction for current information regarding the auction. From all of us at PBS KVIE, thank you for watching and bidding. Be sure to tune in on October 2nd through 4th for the live auction.